Hi Libra, I hope that everybody's doing well. Before we get into it, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Feeling like you're at a crossroads when it comes to work, a job, a role that you're investing in. You may feel like it's time to take the next step. Whether this be on the financial career front, this can also be related to family roles, expectations, things like that. Yeah, it feels like something is coming together here. If you felt like you were leaning on one side or the other when it comes to masculine and feminine energy, even there's a sense of this balancing out and you finding equilibrium within that. We're going to get further because I am looking at the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups here too. So it seems like this decision is going to affect you on an emotional level. I'm also hearing spiritual. Yeah, it feels like you're making some type of creative leap or jump, leaning on your creativity here with this choice that you're making. It's like maybe even going down a more creative avenue. And it's one that feels fulfilling to you too because of what it is that you're getting in touch with within yourself. And being confident enough to pull this off. Yeah. Something creative, something intuitive, and something that feels very original to you, Libra. Because I'm seeing you really relying on yourself and what you can get in touch with when it comes to your abilities and what it is that you want to create with that from that space. And there's a sense too of getting your inspiration from a sense of emotional fulfillment. It's like feels very much like focusing on togetherness, focusing on happiness, focusing on the things that bring you a sense of fulfillment and feeling fulfilled within that like creative and emotional space as well. So what is it that you're creating here? I am seeing this tie into finances somehow with what it is that you're doing. And maybe you're also trying to figure out how you feel as well about what it is that you're making and where that's taking you. Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing that I'm getting such a clear, specific message, and maybe a specific message for someone. I'm seeing some type of like offer or new territory, maybe even a new client, something like that. It's like somebody that wants to work with you or somebody that is like investing in you somehow, someone that wants to collaborate with you. An opportunity for you to be doing something with potential for this to grow. And maybe you're feeling a bit worried about this for some reason. It's like maybe you don't feel completely trusting of it. Maybe you feel like not everything is, ooh, this is all you here up front. Yeah, there's a sense of worrying, and maybe it's because it comes to your belief in self. Because I'm almost seeing it be like this opportunity is being given to you, and I'm hearing a statement that needs to be made. It's like a decision that needs to be made, like whether or not you're going to take this on. And the only thing that would have you feeling like you won't do this or feeling hesitant is because of a lack of belief in yourself. It's like, am I going to be good enough to do this? Can I do this? Like, do I have enough skill to be taking this on? Is this something that I can like accomplish successfully? But the more that you're believing in yourself and what it is that you're doing, I'm also hearing your mission, the easier this is going to be for you. It seems too like this is coming down to being like, am I going to make a decision based off of my fear space, or am I going to make an empowering choice for myself here when it comes to this opportunity? Role opportunity, job opportunity. And maybe you weren't seeing it before too, because you could have been feeling a little bit like down on yourself when it comes to like you and what you can produce and what you can make. And there's a sense of recognizing this and being like, I'm going to take the chance with this because I feel like it's something that could bring more happiness into my life. It feels too like seeing the rainbow after the rain. And maybe also you're catching yourself and understanding like where your fears are, like where you're feeling inadequate, where that's coming from. So it feels like a deep dive into the psychology as well. But you focusing on shining as authentically as possible is like what helps you overcome this situation, is what I'm seeing. Like you really believing in yourself and your mission. So maybe you're also giving yourself a bit of a pep talk, because I'm kind of getting that too. It's like you're feeling a bit conflicted when it comes to like your creative abilities and things like that, and like your power and what you can manifest and what comes from that. But you like getting as in touch with yourself as you can be, like down to your core. That's what helps you kind of stay on track. And remember what you're doing this for as well. Yeah, taking a chance, doing things differently. And when I say differently, it's like you may have a very unique style with the ways that you do things, and the more you're getting in touch with like your innate creativity and how you want to shine specifically, rather than like focusing your models on how other people are doing things, there's a sense of you feeling empowered because nobody can take that away from you. This is something that you're birthing into creation, and you may be doing it like in a way that is kind of not something that's been done before. I'm seeing with Venus and Uranus connecting here. Because Venus would be like something that you're creating, and aesthetically something you're doing, and like the power that you're putting behind something, especially as Venus rules you. And with the Uranus energy, it's like maybe taking a path that's less common, doing things in a way that's unique to you. Trusting your gut as well, trusting how you're feeling, and feeling very much in touch with yourself because of that. It feels too like at times you may feel a sense of inadequacy if you catch yourself comparing yourself to other people or what it is that they're doing. And this is about you like going on your own mission and being like, I want to do things this way, and this is what comes from my most like creative depths. And so there's a sense of confidence that you gain in that, because you don't have to do it how everybody else is doing it. This is individual and specific and unique to you. And I'm seeing that the more in touch you are with yourself, with what you're feeling, you being compassionate with yourself and with others, it's also helping you get more connected with your intuition and what your emotions are telling you. And there's a sense too of looking within and really analyzing this and being like, what intuitively am I being led to do? Where's my intuition guiding me? You may also be disconnecting a bit. Yes. You may also be disconnecting a bit as well. It feels like you getting to the end of this process, the takeaway is about you, again, disconnecting from those around you and checking in with yourself here. And like, I'm hearing answering yourself back. It's like if you have a question, you're finding it out for yourself, and it's because you're getting in touch here rather than like relying on other people to be giving you information. There's a sense of you doing a very like internal process here, validating what's going on for yourself, being your own guiding light, checking in with yourself, holding space for yourself, trusting yourself. Trusting, too, that the answers you're looking for, you're going to find when you look within as well. And you don't need anybody else for that to give you the information that you're looking for. When it comes to this, like, creative thing that you're working on here. This project. This avenue you're going down. Feels, too, like it may be, you may recognize that it doesn't feel second nature at times for you to be reflecting. And this is also something that's being worked on. But you recognize the more you do it, the more validating it feels to you because you are finding the answers that you're looking for. So this seems like a lesson you're learning when it comes to you reflecting and like checking back with yourself and not needing to check back with other people in that way when it comes to what it is that you're doing. So it kind of feels in a way like you creating your own ecosystem when it comes to how you're pulling everything off and trusting that, trusting your light. And how you want to shine, what feels authentic to you. So I'm looking at Venus and Virgo, the Sun, Uranus, and Saturn. Let's pull a couple more cards. Seems too like there's healing that's being done through your specific practices, like your personal beliefs, your values, your spirituality, if you want to call it that. I'm hearing download code. This may not be something literal. Because, you know, when we get downloads, it's like getting a download of information, things like that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm looking at a relationship here. For some of you, this is related to a marriage, a commitment, a relationship that you have with someone. I'm looking at Taurus, Aquarius, Pluto. I'm seeing somebody come through and talk to you about how they're feeling. This is somebody that you have a long-standing connection with. Like, I'm seeing this be someone in your life. But somebody that you've known. It looks like you're going to be getting some type of news. I'm not saying you haven't gotten this yet. Like, this is something that hasn't been revealed yet, but that's coming through. this person talking to you about whatever this is. It looks like there's some type of even divine healing that's happening between you and another person. I'm hearing something about forgiveness. Okay, as I said before, this is someone you have history with. I'm looking at Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces, and I'm looking at double Pluto here. So it's Scorpio and Pluto. It looks like somebody that you had or have a serious connection with is coming through to talk to you about how they feel. This is going to be a very deep conversation. Again, I'm not seeing this as having happened yet. I'm seeing that this is going to happen. It feels kind of like restorative or healing, whatever this is, the intention. I'm seeing that it's going to change part of your relationship with this person. And it's definitely based in love. For some of you, this is about someone expressing their feelings, very specific feelings. Like, I'm seeing them be very sure about wanting to have this conversation with you. And I'm seeing this person be very, very great with their words. Like, this is somebody that when they want to be descriptive and have a conversation with you, it's going to translate very well in relation to what they're saying. And I'm seeing that there are also emotions involved in this. Like something even like deeply psychological, emotional in some type of way. And there's a sense of like really listening to this, because I'm seeing that, yeah, it's going to change part of the relationship that you have with them. As I said before, I'm seeing definitely the element of healing within this. So yeah, someone's coming to talk to you about how they feel. And I'm seeing it lead to a change. I'm seeing this be a good change, like something beneficial for you, Libra. Very interesting. All right, we're going to leave this here. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.